Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody in your social circle that I think reminds you of how you used to be, or a version of you when you were much younger, maybe a little bit less like healed, a little bit less practical. We've got Think Twice Before You Give an F. I know, I'm trying to be better on YouTube. Meditation, aka shutting for a few minutes, shutting up for a few minutes. It's so hard not to swear on this channel. All right. Namaste. The slay in me recognizes the slay in you. So I think you're dealing with somebody that you feel like you could potentially help, or you felt that you could. But for some of you, this isn't going to go as smoothly as you wanted. In other words, trying to be a good influence on somebody so that they can make some of the same progress that you've already made in your life, because you see in them kind of like they're your little brother or sister, that kind of vibe. But we have this caution here: think twice before you give up. So I think there's something you're getting drawn into, and maybe you don't have the whole story, or maybe you're giving someone the benefit of the doubt when you should be giving somebody else a benefit of the doubt. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Just a little. I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a wonderful day. Been laughing all morning, so I love it. Let's start with the Golden Lenormand. Yeah, my parents are in town, so we went to the cute little diner in town. Got the town gossip. Yeah, always fun to go there. We have the lily and the snake. Yes. I don't know. For many of you, there's an age gap here. Maybe you're working together, maybe you're neighbors, maybe your in-laws. I don't know, but there's somebody here where you're like, I recognize the same kind of energy that I used to have, but I've like calmed down, like I figured out some of my shit. And this younger person has a little bit more of a trickster vibe. Hi there, Dory. How are you doing? Merry Christmas to you. I don't know. This is such an interesting dynamic. It's like, I want to help you. I want to teach you to be a little bit like smarter version of yourself. But it's like this younger part of this situation, they have to choose to be good intentioned, right? Well, hello to Texas. How are you doing? I don't know what to call you. Can I call you Evie? Is that appropriate? But welcome. Let's start with the Rider-Waite. Yeah. So before I go running into some place to defend your name, or to stand up for you, or to, be supportive of you, I got to know what your part in the situation was. I got to know the truth of your intentions. I need to know what you're actually doing. It feels to me kind of like I want to help somebody out, but they keep doing things to like dig themselves into a hole. This Five of Swords card, more often than not, is going to indicate that you have a social situation where one person is trying to sabotage another, or specifically cause drama, right? Like the intentions there are not positive. And then when you pair it with this Nine of Wands in the reverse, which what really comes out to me is somebody who is stubborn and defiant in their poor decision making. Somebody who doesn't necessarily come clean about the full situation because they want to make themselves sound better than who they really are. So I think we have truth coming out to kind of expose more fully what this situation is that this person is in. And wow, There are 4 aces out of 78 cards, and we have 3 of them in a row. Any statisticians out there that want to tell me what the chances are of that? Because this person is going to ask for a handout or some sort of assistance in terms of creating stability where they have created instability. The problem is you care about this person, you want to help them, but they have created this difficult environment themselves. So this feels to me like one of those readings where we talk about how important it is to let go of guilt when you are in a connection where you have a family member, whatever it is, where you would really like to do right by them. You really care about them, but you cannot be their mother. You cannot do everything for them. You cannot fight their battles for them, right? This is somebody who is not willing at the moment to learn their own lessons. They're used to other people coming around and cleaning up those messes for them, right? What's up, Drew? I just wrote your name down for the drawing for the free readings. If you don't know, I'm giving away 2 free readings. You just have to leave a comment on a live stream of mine, any live stream of mine, not a video, not a short, live stream. I'm keeping track of those names, pulling 2 names from a hat or a bucket, depending on how many comments I get. And then I'll announce that no later than the 27th, but my goal would be the 26th. Anyways, 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands in the reverse. When you are being charitable with your time, or when you are trying to be helpful to somebody that is struggling to, get by or make things work, there's a need to have some sort of skin in the game. I feel like whoever you wanted to help or you want to help, this is somebody who doesn't do the work themselves or creates issues all the time. It's like, yeah, I'll give you money, but it's like a drop in the bucket. You're going to need $500 again next week, or you're going to need $1,000. Like, when do you take responsibility for this? Like, my helping you isn't actually doing that much good. This Knight of Wands in the reverse really makes me feel like we have somebody that is constantly finding themselves problems because of their bad habits or their bad decisions. Again, instability, 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. And a lot of this has to do with I think, emotional trauma that has gone undiscussed or unaddressed that causes this person to be a little bit immature or more prone to like lashing out or being kind of petty. So this person may struggle to keep friends or keep good connections, right? 8 of Swords in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse. This person is losing something they didn't think they would lose. And they feel like there's no limit to your ability to solve their problems for them. They do have a little bit of, like, they look up to you, right? But they do have this like expectation that you're just too good a person to let them suffer. So whatever happens, you'll solve it. This person is not independent. if I haven't already made that clear. Hi there. Have I said hi to Peggy? Hello, Peggy. Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands in the reverse with the Page of Swords. There's envy here. I saw a little of that with this snake. This person wants to be you, but maybe for the wrong reasons. Like this person studies you. They feel like they could do better if they acted more like you, if they looked more like you, if they did things more like you. But they're also really focused on how you always seem to have an ability to land on your feet. Maybe they admire your financial prowess, your success, your career. There's something here where they've kind of put you up on a pedestal, but at the same time, they feel like they can kind of like manipulate you. If I ask you to do this, you'll do it, right? You're too nice to say no. Excuse me. So this person could be like falsifying problems to try to get money, you know, like my car broke down, can you please help me? And then really what they're doing is going out and like partying or buying new clothes, something kind of silly, right? Justice, 5 of Cups in the reverse. 6 of Swords in the reverse. Things could have gone a lot easier for this King of Cups in the reverse if they had decided to actually pay attention and try to be more like you, because I do feel like you are good under pressure. But this person started to feel like they didn't have to be responsible for their own thing because you would fix things for them or somebody else would fix things for them, right? So it's like the universe looks at this and says, we sent you that person as a blessing so that you could learn to be more like them. And instead you think you can just like make them your puppet. You're going to lose them because you don't value what they actually bring to the table. You're not getting the message. If you're not going to learn what you need to change about yourself, when we give you an example, we will instead take things away from you. We'll make things more difficult for you so that you actually have to stand up and do your own problem solving. Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups, Page of Cups in the reverse. This person doesn't want to acknowledge the hard work that you put in or what you offered. There's something here that has ruffled their feathers, made them kind of pouty, made them want to like kind of lash out. So even though there's lots that you had offered to this person as far as like advice or support, maybe you even gifted them things or tried to like help them in some way, this person's still being quite immature. And I don't know, it's like, yeah, you gave me a car for my birthday, but you gave me the wrong one. It's just like immature, right? This person would have done great on Sweet 16. Okay. 10 of Wands in the reverse, 3 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. This has been a really difficult consequence. It's like the universe sent an invite to this King of Cups in the reverse. Remember, it's not gender-based. This could be anybody, right? This person who was a little bit more mature, that could have learned a lot from this older person that was, you know, a mentor, a friend, whatever it is. This was a blessing for this King of Cups in the reverse, but they took it as the wrong kind of blessing. And because they didn't do what they were expected to do, the universe decided to remove that blessing. Since you don't want to learn from that, you don't need that. That's not what we provided you that person in your life for. You weren't supposed to just try to get this person to pay for your bills or, you know, renovate your house, whatever it is. You weren't supposed to use them. You were supposed to admire, be inspired by, and become something like that person. So because they decided to kind of mistreat or go about it the wrong way, the universe was like, that's it. That's all you get. You went the totally wrong way with that. You thought this person could just enable your shenanigans. But the whole reason for this friendship or this connection was supposed to show this King of Cups in the reverse that there's something here that they need to address within themselves, something that prevents them from loving themselves or being capable of self-respect. That's what they needed to do, and this person would have helped them with that. You would have helped them with that. I believe I'm reading for the person who is the more mature. Who knows? It can be either of you, right? But this Ace of Cups in the reverse, this is like somebody having to say, if you can't be honest with me, if you can't have the best of intentions and try to be a good person, then I can't be here. You know, I can't be your friend. I can't be your lover. I can't be your whatever, right? Hi there, Hector. Merry Christmas to you as well. 8 of Wands in the reverse. 5 of Swords. Temperance in the reverse. Yeah, there was like wise counsel or advice, support that this, we'll call them the Queen of Swords, had to offer, because this is a very intellectual person, right? Then this 5 of Swords keeps coming out. This is sabotage, trickery, deceit. It's like this Queen of Swords said, if you want to fix this issue, or if you want to have fewer problems here, you need to change this about yourself, or you need to apologize, or you need to make this right. And this person was like, I don't need to do that. Like this Temperance card in the reverse. Really lame video game reference incoming, by the way. I love The Sims. I haven't played in a while, but sometimes my mind thinks in terms of how The Sims does things. This Temperance card in the reverse is like, for me, what I saw was a bunch of like trash and unwashed dishes in a Sims house, and like how that starts to really cause problems in the context of the game. Like, you gotta clean up your shit, you know? This person did not clean up their shit. This person let things get bad, you know? Like, it's like when you see a banana on your counter, it's not looking so great. And you're like, hey, I could like make banana bread. It would be great. Or I could probably throw that out because like it's getting to that point where it's just not tasty, right? But instead of just like addressing it right there, you decide, I'm lazy. I'm gonna just chill for a little bit. And then you get fruit flies and you're like, oh, I suppose that's why I thought about throwing that out the other day. This person has fruit flies. This person has let shit get stinky. It's probably the most like inspired line I've ever used on my channel, you guys. I hope you love it. Hi there, Samina. How are you doing? This person let things get bad. It's self-sabotage. I should know better, but whatever. which, you know what? I started off with the spiritual AF deck, and that was for you, Miss Tiana, because I know that you've been wanting to see it. I didn't even actually show you. See, I hide it back here. And I think that's why I forget about it. This is a pretty fun one, you guys, but I like them better, I think, for personal readings because they can be pretty specific. This is the F-It deck. All right. Ask yourself, is it worth the effing effort? Just ask yourself. I think somebody here, probably you, is like, you know what? I've been trying to help you, but it feels to me like you don't care, or you're not listening, or you're just like determined to like blow shit up. Whoever I'm talking to that is like the more mature element here, you have like, I don't know, you have this ability to draw people in that think they can take advantage of you. Raise your hand if that's you. It's been a test. It's been a series of tests, okay? You've had people thrown at you that people, well, the universe knew you have this like giant heart, right? And if you have this huge blessing, you could potentially give it away. Someone could siphon it off of you, right? So if you have this like beautiful life destined to be yours, the universe wants to make sure that you know how to be the Queen of Swords. By the way, this is my favorite card out of all of them. All of them. I love it. Look at her. She's such a badass. Because here's the deal. She's holding this sword with like authority, right? She's like, no, no, no. I got the truth. I don't need to ask you. I don't need to believe you. I know the truth. I'm logical. I'm observant. But there's also this hand like patting almost like, yeah, no, pull up a seat. Let's talk about it. Which I think is a really good indication that this Queen of Swords has this balance worked out, right? Like, I'm going to be a straight shooter. I'm going to be real direct with you. If we have a problem, I will tell you. But I'm also capable of extending a little bit of like hospitality, right? This Queen of Swords, whoever I'm reading for, you're capable of being very intelligent, very observant, but you also have a big heart. And I think this person overestimated how much they could leverage that to their favor. So now we have another iteration, because I don't think this is the first time, where you've had to say, this isn't working for me. You're just trying to use me. So I'm going to have to like excuse myself. I can't be your friend. I can't be your partner. I can't, whatever it is. I'm not going to be here to change things for you. So we have an offer on the table for the Divine Feminine. This is what I'm talking about, okay? This Queen of Swords is the Divine Feminine. Again, you don't have to be a female in order to be a Divine Feminine. This is somebody who's caring by their very nature, and that's why you draw in people that want to take advantage of you. But by demonstrating your ability to have boundaries and to defend them against people that would abuse them, you are signaling to the universe that you are ready for this blessing. You are ready for this wealth because you can tell people to hit the road. You can tell people you're no longer amused. You can tell people that's their thing to deal with, right? I love you, but I'm not paying your bills. I love you, but I'm not going to continue to listen to you justify whatever poor decisions you're making, right? It's a tough lesson, but I feel like this Queen of Swords, Divine Feminine, has been able to, or is about to, demonstrate to the universe, yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I cannot surround myself. Oy vey. I cannot surround myself with people that don't have good intentions, with people who just want to take from others instead of creating their own amazing life, right? So what do? We have to like walk away. Nobody's trash, okay? Nobody is trash. Now I feel even worse because the Sims reference was totally about trash. No, we got to be able to cut things off when they are not in our best interest. If you don't in some way help me be a better person tomorrow than I am today, if you are more likely to drag me down or keep me stagnant, I really don't have time for you in my life. Help me be a better person. Make me laugh. Inspire me to do more art. I don't know, like there was something that was really difficult here about letting go of this friendship or this connection because this person reminded you of you. You're like a little brother, you're like a little sister, you know? Like, I get it. I could relate so clearly on this. Like, I had a friend that was like a little brother to me, and he stole from me. And I know he felt bad about it, but the way he handled it, it was just like, I don't think we can be friends. Like, I love you. I want you to be so happy. I want to help you. I want to hear about what's going on. I want to be like supportive. But like at the end of the day, if you're just out here like looking for problems and signing up for them, like, hey, can't do that, right? All right, let's get some more tarot. We've got the gold foil tarot for you. So the number 8 could be pretty important here. We got the 8 here. 8, 8, 8, 8. Nope. Yeah, 8. Yeah. It doesn't feel good to abandon somebody that you love. It doesn't feel good to walk away from somebody that you struggle to be mad at, you know? I blocked that friend of mine, but I think about him all the time. And it's funny too, because one of his nicknames is like a county name around here. So I'll see that every once in a while. I'll be like, wonder how that little fucker is doing. You are not responsible for other people on their own path, okay? Can you help them? Can you guide them? Absolutely. You cannot convince somebody to quit a behavior or to be a good person. You have to look for those signs. Are you trying to learn? Are you actually taking action to do something different, right? Because if you aren't, I don't have time for you. Will I have a fun conversation with you and be cordial or civil or even extra friendly to you? Absolutely. I will wish the best for you. But if you want to be close to me, if you want to be in my inner circle, I'm sorry, but there's like a little bouncer out there that's like, yo, so you trying to be a better person or what? And if you say no, you aren't getting into my nightclub. I'm sorry. What should I name my nightclub? What do you think, guys? That'd be a fun project. Nine of Wands in the reverse, Temperance, Knight of Swords. We already had the Nine of Wands in the reverse as the very first card from the tarot. We had Temperance in the reverse right here. Sometimes the only way you maintain your own sanity or the only way you maintain balance in your life is by being good at getting the people who don't keep balance to stop messing with yours, right? I'm not advocating for being cruel. I'm not advocating for cutting off people in their moment of need. We've got to be able to recognize when it fits, when it makes sense to be charitable, helpful, save the day, whatever it is. But we also have to be a proponent of agency. If you're capable of changing something for yourself, do it. Same thing that I learned at The Sims. If you can like fix your car on your own, or if you can like, I don't know, repair a toilet on your own, shit goes easier for you in The Sims. And it's true with real life. Be your own, like, I don't know, do things for yourself wherever possible. Don't get comfortable letting other people solve problems for you, because then you'll forget how, right? I love when people want to help me. I love when people think, hey, you know what? This would make Carmen's life easier. That's awesome. I love people like that. But what's better is feeling confident in myself to handle whatever the day is going to throw at me, right? Yeah. All right. I'll get off my soapbox now. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you for the likes and the subscribes. Don't forget to enter my drawing for 2 free readings. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye, guys.